My name is Feroz Qayyum, and I'm from Mississauga in Canada, and now live in New York. My question is how to best emulate your success in building your circle of competence. Given the environment today in investing is a lot more competitive than when you started out, what would you do differently, if anything at all, when building your circle? Would you still build a very broad generalist framework? Or would you build a much deeper but narrower focus, say, on industries, markets, or even a country? And if so, which ones would interest you? Thank you.
Yeah, well, you're right. It is much more competitive now than when I started. And you would, when I started, I literally could take the Moody's Industrial Manual, the Moody's Banks and Financial Manual, and I could go through page by page and at least run my eyes over every company and think about which ones I might think more about. Just do a whole lot of reading. I'd try and learn as much as I could about as many businesses, and I would try to figure probably different than overwhelmingly most of my competitors, and I would also try and figure out which ones I didn't understand, and I would focus on having as big a circle as I could have, and also focus on being as realistic as I could about where the perimeters of my circle of competence were. I knew when I met Lorimer Davidson in January of 1951, I could get insurance. I mean, what he said made so much sense to me in the 3 or 4 hours I spent with him on that Saturday. So I dug into it, and I could understand it. My mind worked well in that respect. I didn't think I could understand retailing. All I'd done was work for the same grocery store that Charlie had, and neither one of us learned that much about retailing, except it was harder work than we liked. And you've got to do the same thing, and you've got way more competition now. But if you get to know, even about a relatively small area, more than other people do, and you don't feel the compulsion to act too often, you just wait till the odds are strongly in your favor, it's still a very interesting game. It's harder than it used to be. Charlie?
Well, I think the right strategy for the great mass of humanity is to specialize. Nobody wants to go to a doctor that's half proctologist and half dentist, you know. So the ordinary way to succeed is to narrowly specialize.